Hello everyone. Right now we are going to try to use the newest imager from, of course, Raspberry Pi. This is actually a new one. This can be used as a replacement from the Balena Etcher imager. So right now we are going to first insert the micro SD 16 gigabyte, and then we need to reformat it first before we flash the Raspbian operating system, just to be sure. Okay, we need to clean it up first, and then we are going to go to raspberrypi.org in order for us to download the Raspberry Pi imager. Then we click the downloads tab. So in here we have three imagers to choose from. So we have here Raspberry Pi imager for Windows, Raspberry Pi imager for Mac, and Raspberry Pi imager for Ubuntu. Okay, so since many of us are using the Windows, so we will try the Windows Raspberry Pi imager download. This will just take around 10 to 15 seconds depending on your speed of your internet. Then we just click to install. Just take around another 20 to 30 seconds to completely install. There, and then we'll just launch it. That's it. This is now the Raspberry Pi imager. This is how it looks like as compared to the other one, the Balena Etcher, which looks like this. And regarding their appearance, there's not much difference between the two, except that for Balena Etcher you need to download manually the image and then point the imager to that folder. So let's get back to the Raspberry Pi imager. Let's click on the operating system. This Raspbian is what we're going to install or flash in our memory card. And this the other one, the Raspbian. This is for the Raspbian Lite or Raspbian Full. Next is the LibreElect, which is the image for Pi 0, Pi 1, Pi 2, Pi 3, Pi 4. These are previous Raspberry Pis. And then the miscellaneous utility images, which is an EEPROM. Here's also the erase format card, which is a good function of this Raspberry Pi imager, better than Etcher. And then the use custom, select a custom image from your computer. Okay, we don't need to use this too much. So now we're going to install the Raspbian operating system. So then we'll just choose the SD card. And then write. So this will take around 20 minutes to write and verify. So just fast forward this. There you go. The SD card is now ready to be inserted into the Raspberry Pi. So we'll just have to insert the memory card with the flash image of the Raspbian. So just make sure that the memory card is inserted properly and not damage the contacts. And by the way guys, before we forget, let's put in the heatsink to avoid overheating our Raspberry Pi. So now we're going to put in the mouse. In this case, it's a Bluetooth mouse. And the keyboard, power supply, and the HDMI for the monitor. So we're already connected to the monitor, and we will just be following the instructions given by the Raspberry Pi, and set some settings and other updates. So this would now be just a walk in the park. So we'll reboot and let's try how this Raspberry Pi will work. we already connected to Wi-Fi, so we'll just try YouTube. So let's just choose anything, any movie. It actually is good for a fraction of the price of the whole PC. I just don't know how to make this into a full screen, but overall I think it's way better. This is way better than I expect. So this has got no sound because I did not attach any audio device in the Raspberry Pi. So that's it guys, I hope you like the video, and please comment down below if you have some questions or clarifications.